Hello BookTube, my name is Shauna, and this is my very first video, and I'm going to do an unboxing for bookcase.club. I think they're pretty new. I know they've had a few boxes before. This is the August box for sci-fi and fantasy. But first, I'm going to explain why I picked bookcase.club over all the other literature subscription boxes. Okay, first of all, it really comes down to the fact that I got to choose the genre of books that I am receiving. I am receiving 2 books for $10 plus $5 shipping and handling. That to me is a very fair price. That's $7.50 a book, and they're supposed to be hardbacks, and so I'm going to suppose that they are fairly new publications, and to be perfectly honest, my sci-fi and fantasy selection is mostly those 2 shelves right there for adult sci-fi and fantasy. I have more teenage stuff over here and younger children, and I have a lot on my Kindle, but I have just been on a major kick for real books. A lot of the other subscriptions that I've seen, I'm not going to call them out, I'm not going to name them, but one was a quarterly box for $50 that you got 1 book. I'm not going to pay $50 for a mystery box where I get 1 book. I'm sorry, but I'm not going to pay $50 for almost any book I want. Let alone, I'm not going to pay $50 for my favorite book. Just not. I'm not made of money, and I want a good value. So to me, bookcase.club seemed like a good value. We're going to open this up and see what's inside and see what, this $15, which includes shipping, and I really shouldn't have shown you my address right there, has in store. It's a pretty nice size box. It's, and it's heavy, so I'm pretty excited. I'm just going to open it up there. Okay, and right on top, there's a Wreck This Journal. I have heard of these before. They're kind of neat. I also have a letter from the company. That's very cool. It's my first box, and they just kind of let me know what's going on. I did already open this, but I wanted to unbox it on camera for you. So what I have done with Wreck This Journal is I've already followed the first instruction, which was to break the spine, which broke my heart just a little bit, because I almost hate breaking spines on books. I know it happens. It always happens when you read a book that's not a hardback, but it did break my heart just a little bit. And I was leafing through this real quickly. This is the only book I've investigated. And it's a really neat kind of journal, and I'm not sure I'll ever buy one, but it was really nice to receive it, and I'll probably have some fun doing the activities. I may or may not finish it. Okay, and then there is The Flight of the Silvers, the Silver Series by Daniel Price. It is copyrighted in 2014, so for the August 2015 box, that's probably a pretty good deal. I have not heard of this, and I have not, of course, read it. I don't know anything about it, and I'm kind of excited because it seems on the sci-fi side of the sci-fi fantasy box. So I'm excited because I love both sci-fi and fantasy, and it looks like it's divided up into nifty sections, so it'll be easy to read. So the black lines are part separations. So we will see. And then the second book, which is an actual hardback with a leaf, with a dust jacket, not a leaf, it's not a table, is Of Bone and Thunder, a novel by Chris Evans. Usually a novel means there's no plot. Okay. But it is fantasy, so we'll see what I think. A novel after a title is kind of tricky for me. Kind of tricky. I like them sometimes, so we'll see. I'm not sure when I will read these. I will post reviews of both of these after I read them. I will do individual reviews of bookcase.club. Now, one other thing I want to share with you about bookcase.club is every time you order a box, a bookcase, a child in need gets a book. So you're not buying 2 books for $10, you're buying 3. You're just not receiving the third one. A child in need is receiving the third one. And their website is really awesome and explains about it, and it shows some of the kids receiving some of the books. And I just think that's an excellent way for a company to work. They will probably have my business for a long time. I'm very excited to get real books again, and each of these books is a nice long book. They are easily, let's see, this one is 484 pages, and The Flight of the Silvers is over 609 pages. I love books that are over 500 pages or near 500 pages. Sometimes I get really tired of books that are only 300 pages, so I am very excited about this bookcase.club box. This is the sci-fi and fantasy box, and I'll tell you, they got me one of each, I am almost certain. So I hope that you have enjoyed this kind of unboxing, and let's not forget about the bonus this month, which was Wreck This Journal by Carrie Smith. I do not know. I don't think this is the original because it says now with even more ways to wreck. So this may break my heart just a little bit because it sounds like this is going to get destroyed if I follow all the instructions. It'll be interesting, that's for sure. So bookcase.club, August 2015, sci-fi and mystery. You get a bonus, Wreck This Journal, and you get 2 very nice, multiple thick books. And very excited because they're over 300 pages, which doesn't seem like a big deal to some people, but I love a big book. I will read each of these probably in a day. Not both of them in a day. I will read each of them in a day. I'm a very fast reader, and I'll tell you what, this box just seems like the perfect fit. $15 for 2 books every month, plus the donation to the child in need. So I hope that this will help you make up your mind to subscribe to bookcase.club, and that's their website. I have found that, I follow them on YouTube, and they're very informative. I got my tracking information on August 4th, and my books were here August 5th. So I didn't have to wait even for 3 or 4 days. It was just there and ready for me. And my sister-in-law came to visit and brought it down to me, and I was so excited I opened it right away. So I hope you all have a lovely day, and I will see you on my channel soon with some book reviews for books I have already read in August. Alright, have a good day everyone, bye-bye.